They managed to find that little... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Forlan. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Messi goes short. Here comes... He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard, good driving run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Al Nassr are looking to break at pace. And here's Forlan. And this is Nedved. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danger averted for now. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And it's Nedved. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. And he shoots! Goal! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Forlan. Great ball, and a shot! That's really well cleared. Oh, he's really drilled it. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Nedved with the delivery. Thuram. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Al Nassr are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Mbappe. Messi. Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to play it through. Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out of play for a throw. Maldini. That is a great pick out. Great chance!
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving on and making good progress. That is good strength. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been intercepted. Mbappe. Hazard. Messi. And there's the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. Reflections on the first half?
Al Nassr really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Al Nassr are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Al Nassr really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Played out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Nedved. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shoots! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! So their 4th corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so...
Shot a goal! He scored! 2! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has put paid to that. Pirlo. Messi does well to stand firm and defend it. Forlan, he is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to...
Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
It's a pretty loose pass. There's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tomori gets it away. Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Chance for a shot!
Siap om
Just
lampu.
cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now. He has found the way through.
Divisi 3 om.
And the ball is out of play.
Jangan lupa like om.
Nedved. Messi. And Messi! And he should have made it 4.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get it through? Nedved. Van Dijk gets it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. All eyes on the referee. It's a
Football
penalty.
om.
Al Nassr presented with a golden opportunity here.
On the field, number 8.
Courtois will have to save it here, or there's
Number
real
21,
trouble.
Scholes. Coming on the field.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Al Nassr are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Good read, needed to be. Not the most accurate pass.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
And
There will
the
be
pass on.
4 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glitter. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Thuram, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for good chance here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kimmich really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Araujo can get it clear. Al-Nassr looking, takes a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
He won't be happy with that one. And he was quick to react. And it's Maradona. Çalhanoğlu. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kimmich. Maradona. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pirlo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brilliantly cut out. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Al Nassr have their third corner. And it's Valverde. Neither of these two want to come off second. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's managed to get rid. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's quick to get it clear again. Quality ball. Some really good ball movement. And here's Hullet. Strokes it back.
That's good.
Has a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Neymar tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Kimmich. Manchester United finding their passes. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Hullet. Cristiano. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There will be
Bullet
1
really
minute at a
played that
time.
return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Al Nassr really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight... And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Stood up well to him there. Pirlo. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. This might spell chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is... Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pirlo. Neymar. Hullet. He's away. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Deftly away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafinha, and he's had it nicked away.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And he's away. And this is Hullet. Kimmich getting this one clear. He's found a way past. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a good foot in there. Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. And smartly reclaimed. Rafinha. Kimmich. Çalhanoğlu. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha is onto this. And it's Maradona. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rooney.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So much time and space here. And a chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Pirlo. Played into space out wide. Stojkovic. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Stojkovic. Vieira. And it's Del Piero. And here's Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. And now the breakaway. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either.
And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a throw. Stojkovic. And it's Del Piero. Cristiano Ronaldo. Salam. Vitinha. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he refuses to take the bait. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And this is Forlan. Showing good feet. Ball driven forward. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Al Nassr take the lead. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. And this is Eto'o. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a good ball out wide. Vitinha. Lam. And it's Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. Turan. Vieira. Lam. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. And this is Forlan. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Al Nassr leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. Al Nassr carrying a one-goal lead. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vitinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's having a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He has a look up. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pirlo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Al Nassr really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Nice sequence of passes this. And this is Messi. Almost an hour gone. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Vitinha. Oh, super ball. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And this is Messi. Stojkovic. Now it's Stojkovic. Del Piero. Pirlo does well to get it back. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Stojkovic. And here's Eto'o. It's a promising position. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Nedved. And it's Forlan. Now it's come to nothing. Lahm. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Forlan. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And they're back in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al Nassr go
Number
into the lead.
15, Baresi. Number 32.
Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here.
On the field. Number 20.
Al Nassr
Messi.
clearly have been
Number
instructed to kill this
17,
off. Offence
Vieri.
is the best form
Number
of defence.
3, Giuseppe Bergami. Number 2, Nesta. Substitutions taking place.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And it's Eto'o. Stojkovic. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Iniesta. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vitinha. It's a sharp pass. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Quality ball. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Al Nassr really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Hullet.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Bergomi. Here's Roberto Carlos. And there goes the final whistle. Al Nassr can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Al Nassr perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.